Your mouth is praying, but your mind is somewhere else entirely, replaying an argument, a bill, or something someone said to you last week. If that's you, stay right here, because this isn't just a focus problem like you'd think. There's something deeper going on, and not knowing what it actually is could be quietly wrecking your prayer life without you even noticing. In the next few minutes, I'm answering the 4 questions you've probably never said out loud. Does my prayer even still count if I get distracted? Is this the devil or just my brain being a brain? Does this mean I'm spiritually weak? And the second I catch myself drifting, what do I actually do? Before we go on, I'm genuinely curious. Has this ever happened to you during prayer? Let me know in the comments. Now, let's start with the first question. Does my prayer even still count if I get distracted? Think about texting someone on WhatsApp. Halfway through typing, a notification pops up. You glance away for a second, then come back and finish. Does that distraction erase the message? Does the part you already typed suddenly stop meaning what it meant? No. In the same way, a distracted thought doesn't automatically cancel a sincere prayer. God is not sitting in heaven waiting for your mind to wander so he can reject everything you've said. And we actually see this in Scripture. In Psalm 103:14, David says that God remembers that we are dust. He understands our weakness and our limitations. Prayer is not about performing with a perfectly controlled mind every second. It's about coming before God sincerely. But this is where we need to be careful. Knowing your prayer still counts doesn't mean every distraction should simply be ignored either. So in that moment, you might wonder, was this just my brain naturally losing focus, or was there something spiritual behind it? Paul writes in 2 Corinthians 10:5, "We take captive every thought and make it obedient to Christ." Not every thought should be accepted, but not every thought should be treated as a spiritual attack either. Sometimes your mind wanders because you're human. Your brain is constantly processing memories, worries, and information. A random distraction during prayer doesn't automatically mean the devil is behind it. But Ephesians 6:12 reminds us that our struggle isn't just against flesh and blood, it's against spiritual forces of evil. Opposition is real. The enemy can tempt, deceive, and pull your attention away from God. So how do you tell the difference? Normal distraction looks like this. Your mind jumps to something random. You notice it, and you redirect your attention back to God. Spiritual resistance is different. It fuels temptation. It fills your mind with lies about God or about yourself. It creates condemnation. It tries to talk you out of praying altogether. And the response is different too. If it's normal distraction, don't panic. Just gently bring your focus back. But if it's spiritual resistance, fight it with truth, not fear. Just like Jesus did, quoting the words straight back at Satan. Either way, your job is the same. Don't dwell on the thought. Bring it captive to Christ. Now, if you're anything like me, this is usually the point where another thought creeps in. Maybe I'm just spiritually weak. Because a stronger Christian wouldn't even struggle with this, and if only my faith was where it should be, my mind wouldn't wander in the first place. Can we deal with that for a second? Because that thought is lying to you. Distraction isn't a measurement of how much you love God. Some of the most devoted people in Scripture struggled with wandering thoughts, fear, and doubt. David wrote entire psalms about his mind spiraling in the middle of worship. Struggling with focus doesn't mean you're spiritually behind. It means you're human, in a body, in a world full of noise. Weakness isn't the absence of struggle, it's what you do when those thoughts appear that counts. And the second you catch yourself drifting, what do you actually do? You don't need a complicated system. You gently say, "Lord, I'm still here," and pick back up where you left off. No guilt trip, no starting over from scratch, no proving anything to God. Just return. That's it. That's the whole practice. Prayer was never about perfect focus for 20 straight minutes. It was always about a heart that keeps coming back. So the next time your mind wanders during prayer, don't let the distraction become the conversation. God was never asking you for perfect focus. He was asking for a heart that keeps showing up. So don't spiral. Just say, "Lord, I'm still here," and keep going. If this helped you see prayer differently, don't scroll past it. Send it to someone who needs to hear it today. And if you want more of this kind of honest, actionable walk through faith, like and subscribe. There's more coming. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.